Hey, it's Sila Social Studies.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sila Social Studies. Okay, so welcome to the 2021 school year. This is going to be a school year that's not like any other for sure, with the whole COVID-19 pandemic really affecting the way schools are running. It's going to be a surprise for all of us. So this is going to be an overview of the syllabus. You're going to be able to read the syllabus on your own as well, but this is for you video learners, okay? So when you're at my website here, you'll see where it says home, right? And then 8th grade social studies. For the 2021 year, I'm teaching 8th grade social studies. So that's where you would click right there. This will bring you to these options right here. First unit, second unit, third unit, fourth unit with what it covers. The student spotlight. This is where I put my students of the week. Final exam study guides, a Google Classroom page if we use Google Classroom. However, this year, 2021, we'll be using the Canvas platform, and we might be using that, for the rest of the time. Who knows? And then these are resources from my website, reading assignment corrections, and extra credit opportunities. Those are forms that you would fill out. But this right here, this is just for the course syllabus. So you click on the course syllabus, and this is where you get to, okay? This is 8th grade social studies. Mr. Sila, I'm your teacher. Here's your email. Here's my official Donald Sila at WCPS email. You can also get me at silasocialstudies@gmail.com. This is a link to the website. However, you're on the website, so that's kind of weird, but here's a link to the website. It prints up on your paper copy of your syllabus. I also have a YouTube channel, Sila Social Studies. You search that, it'll come up. It has all my videos. Here's a phone number to my classroom right there. And conference times are to be announced right now. Here are our standards, our essential standards. These are the things that we will be covering throughout the year. Now, yes, they do have subsections in them, but 8.G.1, understand geographic factors that influence North Carolina, United States. 8H1, apply historical thinking to understand creation and development of North Carolina, United States. 8H2, understand the way conflicts, compromise, negotiation. So these are the things that we are going to learn. The state tells us, hey, this is what you need to teach your students, and this is what I'm going to teach you. But like I said, there are lots of substandards underneath that as well, and we will go through that in class. The students you'll ask questions to clarify understanding. Very important. There's no dumb questions. Formulate relevant and focused response connections. Apply place and location. Build and enhance vocabulary. Every chapter, you will have vocabulary words that you have to know. Paraphrase, summarize text. We'll be doing lots of reading assignments on primary sources. We'll be analyzing political cartoons, stuff like that. Respond appropriately to questions and discussions with relevant comments. No stress discussion setting. There is no stress in class. You should not be stressed in class. This should be your time to have fun and to learn. The grade scale coincides with the Wayne County Public Schools. 90 to 100 is an A, 80 to 89 is a B, 70 to 79 is a C, 60, 69 a D, and below 60 is a failing. The final grade will be based on all points earned. If there are 1,000 points at the end of the quarter and you've earned 900 points, that would be a 90, okay? So just to make it easy math. If you got 850 points, that would be a B, right? 85% of it, okay? So that's how I do grades in my class. They are based on all points earned. A course objective or a description. The course will introduce students to the continent of North America, the formation of North Carolina, and specific and unique regions of America. Elements of classroom activities will break down areas such as geography, economy, culture, people, history, and climate. Students will also engage in activities that help build vocabulary and comprehension of the subject. The students will utilize strategies that will help build knowledge for later use. They will work on individual learning plans, your plan, as well as collaboratively on projects that will illustrate North Carolina and its relationship with the United States. Now, with all the type of CDC recommendations, we may not be doing those group projects in class, pending what happens throughout the rest of the year. Class procedures. This is what happens in class. A large portion of your work will consist of independent learning. You will be doing the research. Okay, I am not going to stand in front of the class and go, wah, 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 wah. I will be there to answer questions. I will be there to help you when you get stuck. This is for you to engage and get your hands on the material and learn the material, understand the material. I will be there to help you along the way. I will be there to connect it to you from one way to another way. And we're planning on having fun in class this year. You'll have multiple ways to complete your assignments. You have reading texts, you have slideshows, you have videos that I've created. So there are a whole bunch of different ways for you to gather the information. The student will also be required to do hands-on projects in class. Again, with an asterisk on there, I don't know if we're going to do that. The student can work at your own pace. That is very, very important. This is not a class where I sit there and I say, blah, 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 and tomorrow we start something new and you didn't even understand the day before. Yes, there will be due dates that you have to meet. However, those due dates are flexible if we work together. If I see you're working hard and you're just not as fast as somebody, cool, no big deal. I can extend that date a little bit. If you're somebody who gets this, bam, 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 you can move on. You can go on and do extra credit. You can move on further in the quarter of work. Okay, so this is a classroom that's going to have different questions coming from different areas because there's different people learning at different paces. Okay, so if you learn slower, more thorough, perfect. I love it. I'll be able to help you out. Maybe we'll get one-on-one, two-on-one. Maybe we'll try to get a little group together. And if you're somebody who understands history and loves history, you could just keep moving forward at your own pace. You'll be given checkpoints and assignments throughout each chapter. Usually it's between 2 checkpoints and 3 checkpoints. They range from 5 to 7 questions. You have to get at least a 4 or a 5 or a 6 depending, but it has to be at least 80%. I have to know that you know at least 80% of that information before you take your final assessment. You'll have reading assignments, which you'll have to answer in complete sentences. You'll have to use text evidence, okay? The checkpoints are timed. You have 2 minutes per question, okay, to take the checkpoint. So 5-question checkpoint, you got about 10 minutes. You review your little chunked information because it's not the whole chapter, it's just a little bit of it. Review it, take your checkpoint. If you get, let's say if it's 5 questions, you get a 4 out of 5, you can move on. Or you could take it again, get a 5 out of 5, and you keep your highest score, okay? So we're trying to help each other here understand and learn more. If you get an 80% and you're not satisfied on that one, you could take it 3 times to be able to get that 100%. And that goes in the grade book. You'll be able to reflect and correct on some other assignments as needed. I give you different opportunities to study for your final assessments, whether Kahoot or quizzes, or you can read your note sheets. You can watch my review video. You could do a couple of different things. Remember, the assessment is only one time. You can only take the test one time. Here are concepts and major ideas related to the content in class. Maps and geography, Columbus. This is quarter 1, the first 9 weeks, up until launching our government. Second 9 weeks, you get Jefferson through Jackson, which is Louisiana. War of 1812, natives all the way to the Civil War. Then third 9 weeks, you have Reconstruction all the way through Roaring 20s. Fourth 9 weeks, you're looking at the Great Depression until today. All right, so that's the way it's broken down into quarters. Homework policy. Homework may be given 2 to 3 times a week with assigned due dates given. That depends on you. If you come into class and just fool around and haha, whatever, I don't care, you're going to be the person who has that homework. But if you come into class and you work hard and you know the due date's coming up, and you're going to meet it, you don't have to worry about doing homework. I love it that way. Makeup work, late work, yes, you will have ample time or reasonable time to hand in your work due to unforeseen circumstances. However, if it's just days that I've seen you in class talking and fooling around and having a good time, and you're going to be late with your work, you will be assessed a penalty of 10% per day. Classroom rules, be on time, right? Be prepared to work. Keep your hands and feet to yourself. Respect others and their property. No gums, no pens, no beverages. We don't want any bugs in class. And always think before you speak. You're going to need a pencil eraser, a 2-inch binder, a notebook, paper, color pencils, glue stick, but you're also going to need earbuds. Do not forget the earbuds. All right, 2021 class, I hope this video helps you out. If not, you can go ahead and go back and look at the syllabus as well. You can relook at it in the website. Just let me know if you have any questions. Let's have a great year.